Yes, sir. That is right. We took a bit of a break, but we're back. That's right. The man of the hour, too sweet to be our myself, Glory Santos, is back with my partner in crime.
Movie Malcolm Daly.
Yes,
got some good
sir.
shit to talk about today. We both got haircuts, so we're both feeling fresh.
Oh no. we're getting haircuts today. He
oh,
got
okay,
his
fair.
first.
I got mine.
Yes, he
Yours is
got
on the
looking
way.
like a little Quebecois Johnny
Yeah.
Depp right there. The
I took the
Irish.
beard off too, but that was a few days ago. But
Yeah, look at me
Yes,
with
sir.
my struggle beard. Just
hey, it took me a long
Just
time.
trying, bro.
I had to get some growth oil to just get something proper going, and that Ian actually gave me.
Oh my goodness, you got to put me on because I've been taking all types of it's been coming along fine, but
I'm pretty much done with it. So once we're back at school, hell yeah, I'll bring it in. If there's any left, there should be some left.
Yeah, because I'll be looking at 19-year-old motherfuckers with that whole shit like this.
We both know we knew people in grade 5 that had a full beard, and everybody was like, "You're Italian for sure."
That'd be them, Italians, Arabs, bro.
Yeah. Well, but for us pasty guys, it's like Classified said in this one song I was listening to this morning. It's like went from peach fuzz to gray in the same day.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, where
I envy all of
pasties,
them.
it's hard for us. But okay, so I saw something earlier I want to ask you about, because yes. I'm half serious, half joking about when I say. So apparently Robin in the DC comics came out as bisexual.
Robin in the DC comics,
like Batman and Robin.
I know, but
yeah.
I don't tap in with the news and that type of stuff because it's gotten crazier and more.
I saw it from Full Send, but my thing is, I'm like, you should have just made him fully gay. It's Robin.
Oh yeah, he's fully
So I don't care either way, but
I don't care either way. But
if you're gonna actually try and bring something like that up, let's be real here.
Is there a reasoning? Because there has to be a reasoning behind
I think what people have said about him over the years, because he just seems like he wouldn't be. But
he gave them fruity vibes.
But I get fruity. Really. I mean, his name's Robin. But the difference is though. So, but it's Robin.
That's true.
Because he turns into Nightwing though. So in the movie or the show Titans,
yes,
that he is fucking ruthless in that. That show is super rated R. Like one of the opening scenes, this guy's sitting in a car. He smashes the window. He grabs the guy's face and drags his face along the shattered glass.
Ooh.
And that's Robin. And it's that's the only version of Robin ever. Yeah, no, that's the only version of Robin ever that really people have liked.
That guy is that guy's flipped the other side, or it flips in between the other. I think people who are bi are just greedy. Yeah, that's greedy. It is greedy.
Leave some for the rest of us.
You can't stick with one. You haven't decided. You can't stick with one. That is greedy. That is greedy. No. Some people believe you
some
can't
of us
be.
Have a hard time as it is. Come
on. Right. Some people believe that you can't be that bi doesn't exist. That you have to be one or the other. You're either.
I have heard
strictly dickly or
Is there a term for the other one?
I don't know. Is it?
I'm not sure that there is.
No, there isn't, man.
I'm not sure that there is. If whoever's listening, if there is, put it in the comments.
Yeah, put it on.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. I mean, Robin isn't the first character in the DC Marvel franchise to have a little LGBTQ guy twist to it or announce that this character is bi or gay or queer.
The first one in movies to come out or whatever was to have somebody that was gay or whatever was in Endgame. And I remember hearing about it, and then I remember watching the movie and be like, so who was it? And then I rewatched it, and it was one of the guys at the beginning that he's just sitting around a focus group who was actually one of the directors, but he's in it for 30 seconds. I'm so what was the point in making this whole huge thing if it's I thought it was going to be one of the superheroes.
You know what it is?
I thought it was going to be Captain Marvel.
You know what it is?
Yeah, exactly.
They do the same thing they did the same. I forgot which movie it was with Star Wars. It was the most recent one with Star Wars, but they do They did it with another. They did it with Star Wars, where it's they did it more of the feminist female standpoint, where it's women in film. It's woman who's this powerful woman who's you know, in the leading role now, and it's this, that, and the third. And they did it with another movie. I forgot what it was. Was it Charlie's Angels? That's what they did, where they try to shame the men. They try to shame the men, and hey, you're not the only one. A lot of us haven't seen that movie. they had that bit.
It's not on my go-to list, but
well, you think you're special? You think you're the only one? There's a lot of.
I'm movie Malcolm, so movie a little bit, but
hey, you're good movie. Malcolm.
I only have
no. You should change your name to Good Movie Malcolm. That movie, and that's what they do. They use like these agendas and these big
when they don't even need to
woke like, culture as their selling point to say, oh, we have this big leading woman, hey, come watch us, or Charlie's Angels did that, Star Wars did that. And I'm not saying don't do
don't have them,
but you have to have the art. I feel like
like that's
they know
not
that
the movie.
Exactly. Like, they know that the content is good, the movie, the script and the writing isn't good, or not good, but it isn't up to par, or as big as the trailers, or as big as they make it up to seem, that they have to compensate it.
Exactly. It should be to be a hero for people that are like that, because that's the whole thing. It's like a lot of people say like that they're a hero to me for that.
Yes.
But like, and I don't know, maybe those people, their opinion would be like, I want to know that before seeing it or whatever. But like, I agree, like that shouldn't be why you're putting the movie like that. To me, that's just reality. Like, hell yeah, I have that. Just that's not unless that is the core center of the movie, but for the most part, most of the time, like Endgame, I think it's not.
When you use it as a selling point, or as a tool to just get more tickets, it feels like you're guilting people into watching the movie for like what Charlie's Angels did. That's why they didn't do well. Mostly, the movie was horrible. Don't get me wrong, but they were just especially guilting men into you know, watching it or not supporting it, and women as well. Hey, you're not supporting us, and blah blah blah. But they do that a lot. I feel like just corporate America, or corporatism, they capitalize off the woke culture, and they use it as a selling point and try to guilt us, like they did with BLM last year with the whole George Floyd thing. Amazon hopped on that train big. They hopped on the train big.
I'm watching Flinttown, and they're talking about that, about like how just that alone, it like so many people used it for so many of the wrong reasons. Like, I guess kind of off topic, but people just used it as an excuse to go after, to try and kill cops. I didn't know. I'm surprised at how many like cop murders there were, of just sitting in their squad car and people going up and like opening fire just because of that. That's off topic, but like,
no, we'll get back to that definitely. That's an interesting topic to get into, but it's like they use it, and people, I don't know why people fall for this trick. I didn't fall for it when corporate America and Amazon and all these big companies were saying Black Lives Matter, or going for another I guess social justice subject or activity or whatever, or sect. I was not I don't fall for that stuff, because it's like, where was that when it was really needed?
When it was really
necessary, when there was no big,
you're only jumping on the bandwagon after, like,
you know.
Exactly.
I don't know. I think it's I can't fall for that. There's no, I was gonna say, oh, it's coming out of the good. No, it's not coming out of the goodness of the heart. It's coming out the pocket. You know what it is?
Well, exactly.
It's really coming out of the goodness of their best interest, and it's coming out of our pockets. Really, it's not coming out the goodness of their hearts. It's really they're wanting us to come out of our pockets, come out of our goodness of our hearts. But, hey, man, it's
there's too many things done for the wrong reasons these days.
Yeah, there's nothing really genuine. You ever notice that? Nothing's really
absolutely, because that's why you and I clicked so fast, because we each found a genuine person and was like, oh, fucking finally. Not that we obviously don't have other people in our lives that are genuine, but like, it's just, you know, when you've got, or I know, at least in my experiences, when you've come across so many people that are like that, so many fake people, you get better and better at seeing through the bullshit really fast.
Oh man.
Unfortunately, you got to go through bullshit to get there, but no regrets though. No regrets.
I think it's the best teacher is learning from other people's mistakes, really, because I haven't had any big this person twisted double crossed me, and because I've seen it. It's not that I haven't come across people like that.
Yeah,
I have seen them, but I see the storm before it's close approaching.
Well, and that's the thing. That's you have a higher level of awareness that way too, though.
Yeah, I'll admit that. I mean, some people learn differently. Would you say you learn better? Like most of the big lessons you learn is learning the hard way?
Not by choice.
Not by choice, but it's like.
But yes, like
it's
if life lessons, not by choice, and also having a couple very good teachers and a couple of good mentors in my life.
Yeah.
But like, there's definitely a lot, like I said, with like figuring people out and learning that. It wasn't by choice. That was going through shitty experiences, but I'm glad I did, because hard as fuck now. But
I mean, you've been through a lot, man, from relationships to friendships, and like here's the thing, right? I don't know if it's cool for me to bring up this. I'll cut it out of the podcast if anything. But one thing as men, I'm just gonna speak specifically as men in terms of relationship, is like the cheating is like taking that, like when your woman cheats. I've never been cheated on, but I've just seen what it done to people. I've seen, oh my goodness, I've seen women who are serial cheaters. Like the guy is just taking them back, and then she does it again and again. Like I've seen that. Like he wasn't a friend, it was just an acquaintance, and like most of my good friends knew the guy, and I'll talk to him from here and there, but like he took her back 5 times, and she did the same thing, caught her every time. And there's even a point where there was actually an X tape of her cheating on him.
Wow.
Sorry. And like, I don't know if he's seen it to this day. And like simping, like to say he's a simp, to say he's a simp, like that's level 10,000 simping. Harsh.
Like,
but it's that cheating.
I'm bad with slang. Experience. I had to ask you guys what simping meant. And sus and all that. Like I'm bad with that. I'm an old soul.
But I know you yourself have been through
I have been cheated on, and I'm like,
I'm not gonna ask
that. In that case, I was a one and done. I mean, like, I don't want to, berate anybody for taking them back. Like, I think absolutely there's no. And from women's standpoints, like, though I've had so many, I guess, complain, not complain, but like tell me about that. And they're like, once a cheater, always a cheater. And I'm like, I don't know, maybe, but like, I think absolutely, if that's like, if that happens once, then no. Unfortunately, like when that does happen, it's usually probably a sense of low self-esteem. They don't think that they're going to find anybody else. It's familiar. Like, nobody likes the hard way out. Everybody wants the easy way, especially nowadays. Everybody, like, doesn't matter who you are, everybody wants the easy way subconsciously. So it's a hard step to do that. And men and women both can be very manipulative, and they can warp your mind. And that's why, like, I wouldn't want to attack the guy for doing that 5 times. Is fucking insane. But like, you don't know what like she might have done to try and, for me, like, that's it. Go fuck yourself. No, I mean, I love those revenge videos. I mean, like, the ones that are actually thought through, not like just going to key in a car or something.
Those are my guilty pleasure. That's my guilty pleasure.
Yeah, there's one that I loved where he knew that she was with another dude in their bed at home, and he invited her family over. And his parent or her parents caught her. I was like, that's fucking awesome. That's wicked.
Woo. Woo. I'm all for it, but god damn, you know
Yeah,
what? That's a
a
good
big
thing.
one.
No, because parents you never have those badass kids, but you have the parents like no matter how bad the kid is, they just always defend them. Like, no, my child isn't like that. They're not like that. She'll never do that, or he'll never
Yeah.
do that. No, I
Yeah.
like that. Let's see. Your daughter
Yeah.
really is a hoe. She
Oh,
really is for the
exactly.
streets.
Yeah,
How
I
about
never
you
had
sit
that.
right
My
here?
mom whooped my ass.
Oh, my
But
mom.
yeah.
Yeah. I
Oh
mean,
yeah, I love that.
I think look, cheating, once a cheater, always a cheater, that whole term there, Jesus, you're like frozen right now. Giving me that.
Like I don't, yeah, like I don't know. I've heard so many stories. I've been through my own. Like I don't know that that's true. Maybe like, and you know what? It can't be for all of it for 100%.
No. You know
But
what? It is true. Watch this. Right? It is true because I've seen it. Maybe no. I can't say it is true because that's my anecdotal experience at the end of the day.
I think it mostly is.
But I say once a cheater, always a cheater until karma will hit you hard. When you're a cheater, I don't care if you've done it once, how many other times? Karma will hit you so hard. It's not even funny how man,
I
man,
sure
those
hope so.
people have it coming for them. So I mean, if as long as you're on the man's part, because I know a lot of guys won't say, "Oh, guys are cheaters," but yeah, guys think with their
Yeah.
we think with
And
our
yes,
dicks.
but
We
I
really
find
do.
it funny that so many think like it's just dudes, and it's like you have no idea.
Mm.
And it seems like when guys put it like, unless they're a man slut or whatever like that, if they put themselves in, they're all in. For me, I give 200%. So
Yeah, I think it's tougher when a woman cheats because women cheat emotionally, like they get
yeah.
emotionally attached to the guy. Like we're just one and done, just like the girl
Mhm.
behind the dumpster type minute you go whatever like you know
Shameless style.
shape you know what I'm saying, but girls like they cheat emotionally, like they're really connected to that motherfucker.
Mhm.
Like it's just
That's a side piece. That's a
yeah
recurring.
yeah, you know, which is brings into that belief that girls really have a backup plan, or yeah women have a backup guy, or that they have him in mind during the relationship where it's
Mhm.
like, bro, okay, you could leave me, but I have him. And bro,
Mhm.
you notice whenever she says I'm single, or that bio, those initials are out of the bio,
Mhm.
DM flooded. Like guys are literally just right there, like, oh,
Oh,
Birdman hands in her DMs, like
yeah,
I've been waiting,
yeah,
just
and
waiting
which
for
reminds me,
homeboy to slip up. You know?
yeah, which it reminds me, I saw this thing that would be so funny. It was like there should be a game show where like three women or whatever, they or a woman
Yeah.
goes on and shows like the three dirtiest DMs or whatever that she gets, and
Mm.
have those guys' mothers come on the show and guess which one's their kids. I'm like, okay, I mean that game show would be over in about 5 minutes, but that is a funny ass idea.
That's funny. That is actually
Like
funny.
have the mothers see how they talk.
Oh my goodness. There's this old game show that was canceled now. It was really popular back in the 2000s, where it was exposing real life. Like they would bring
Baggage.
couples. They'll bring couples.
Oh, newlywed game.
Sure, they could be newlyweds, they could be married for 20 years, but it's like they ask them cutthroat, deep down questions. So it's kind of like
Oh,
Maury, but for married
Jesus.
couples, where they ask the wife or either the husband, whoever's on the hot seat chair, and they have a whole audience, and they have the husband's and the wife's family there to watch
Sounds
this
like Jerry
couple.
Springer.
Yeah, it could be Jerry Springer, but
Jerry.
it's mostly lie detector type
Yeah.
stuff.
No.
And
Yeah.
then they actually admit the truth of where have you ever cheated, or have you ever thought about leaving the relationship?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever said blah 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 this bro? It is actually like crazy. Like they had to cancel it because there were death threats. People got killed. Somebody got killed over that show. Somebody got divorces, a whole bunch of lawsuits,
no doubt. That's a ballsy show to
it
try
was
to
some
make.
real shit. It was popular, but they canceled that motherfucker. But man, there'd be a lot of marriages.
Well, like Newlywed Game's not as bad, but there's stuff like that. It's basically there's one in like the 70s or 80s, and then another newer one, and it's basically how well do you know your partner? So
yeah.
And like you got to try and guess what your partner would say. It's something you can see in their faces. They're like, "How the fuck do you not know that?"
That's
like it's not as bad as that, but that's why it's interesting. I mean, but again, they're also newlyweds too. Like you're still learning about each other as well. Some people get married early, and even still, like so.
Yeah, I don't know. Getting married early for me, around even around your age, 25 or like that, I don't see it because men, especially as men, like we still have to, like we really peak in our late 30s or mid 30s, and then on like financially.
Yeah.
So I want to be financially ready for that marriage. Like it would be really cool and really dope if there was a down ass female that would be with me through the ups and downs, but like just being realistic, like really, really being realistic. I don't think there's a lot of women like that out there, to be honest.
Well, I can tell you at our age, I'm having a hard time.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh yeah. It really is. They wait for the winners at the finish line. That's what it is. That's the terminology.
Sugar papas.
Wait for
I'm making a new name. It's not sugar daddy anymore. It's sugar papas.
Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, man. I mean, everything that they say that they want, which is high six figures, he's got to be tall, this blah blah blah. You don't find that in young men our age or my age or even in the early 30s. You find
unless they're rich. Unless they're already rich.
Unless they're inherited their money or they just got lucky and got rich and grinded early on when they were like younger or something. But rarely do you see that in men who are like from 20 to like 30 in their 30s or 32 or anything like that. It's usually 37 and up. So hey, I mean,
well, it's too hard to get a house now, like get a good job, go through school. Like, I mean, I waited a bit too long, I think, but like I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I was like, screw it. I'm not gonna go to college for something I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll probably take something and then just be like, I didn't want to do this. Then I just dropped all this money on something, whatever. And then I realized, okay, well, there's like, I want a bit of everything. So what would I have fun with, be good at, whatever. Like, even still, if I did it at your age, like, it's still not going to be the same. Like, it's still going to take way more time. And like, just getting a house alone, and especially where we are, I'm going to have to go move out near my dad. He lives in the middle of fucking nowhere. Yeah.
Facts.
No, he's not quite hillbilly, but redneck.
All the way up to Sarnia, London type area, type vibes, bro. Yeah, man. I mean, I think really, at this point of our ages, our lives, I'm so lucky that I have an idea of my purpose and like what I wanted to do, because I think that's what gave me the upper hand in high school. Like I was popular in grade 9, and then I realized popularity was really overrated. And those popular motherfuckers really peak in high school, and then you never hear about them.
I did not really give a shit.
The reason why I had a tough time in high school was what I was focusing on, which is my purpose. Because I'm always into the future type shit. Like, where am I gonna be in 5 years, 10 years? What should I be doing type shit? Like I was thinking about that at 14, 15, going on 16 into grade 10 and 11. And that's why high school was so just tough for me, because I just didn't know what I was good at. I didn't know my purpose. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Well, all these other motherfuckers having the time of their lives, going to parties, whatever, this girl, that girl. I mean, it helped. I wasn't an ugly dude. Like, I had love with girls, but I just wasn't getting at the rate as these motherfuckers were doing it. Like, these guys, that's all they think about. That was all they were focused on. girls parties, just hey bro, she's a hoe, you already know. Like, and I'm just here like, bro, what am I good at in life? What am I gonna make money off of? And I think, I say this because I want to give, like, if there's any high schoolers watching or any men that are watching, I don't care how old you are, from 15 all the way to you could be 40, please just focus on your purpose. Because now high school was a very, like, it may seem like I was depressed in high school, which I felt like I was really. But now that I think back on it and I see where they are and I see where I am, and I know I have a purpose, I have an idea of when I wake up, I'm going to be doing this and I'm really good at this part, or this, that, I think you froze again. Did you freeze again?
No.
Oh, you kind of froze on the screen, but that's fine. Don't worry. Yeah, that happened before on other streams. But I say this to say, like, it may seem tough, like, especially for me, because I was praying a lot during those times and nothing was happening. I'm just like, okay, God, okay, you don't want to answer my prayers, you don't want to be there for me, yeah, be them. But eventually it came through for me, and I focused on it, but eventually it came through for me in a big way to where I love what I'm doing. It's connecting me to people like Malcolm, who I have here, who are like amazing people. Like I thought I'd never meet, but please just think about your purpose, man. I know we're talking about girls and all that, but F all the other shit, man. Like, trust me, you will thank me for this. I thank my 15-year-old self, who was probably like miserable for this, that all I thought about was my purpose, where I was going to be in life, what I wanted to be in life, and just all that, bro. Like, just focus on that. Really, really trust me.
They say high school is supposed to be the best years of your life, but it's really not.
It's really not.
Really not.
If high school's supposed to be the best, if high school's supposed to be the best years of your life, that's sad. That is really sad.
I agree, because then what's the point after?
What is the point of life?
Like,
what? Do you know what you're doing in high school? High school is literally, I call it the cushion, the nice, it's the cold, high school is the cold side of the pillow, kind of the cushion between adolescence, or like the cushion between being teenagers and young adults to like the real fucking world type shit. You only face the real world if you graduate high school and you just don't go to college. That's when you face the real world. That's what happened for me for like I guess the first year. But even when you go to university and college, you still haven't really faced the real world. Although you have deadlines and nobody's chasing you, teachers are still getting paid to listen to your opinion. So you haven't really faced the real world, where people don't have time to listen to what the hell you have to say or what you're doing. But yeah, man, high school, literally you're doing nothing. Like, it's literally nothing, bro.
And it's,
like, it's so easy.
Easier than it used to be.
It's
Yeah,
so like, easy. Oh my God.
It's a cakewalk. You just coast.
Dude, high school is so, bro, I said that I thought about my purpose, which I did a lot. That's really all I did. Like, I did not focus that much in school. School was easy. I'm a smart motherfucker. Okay, what's this Pythagorean theorem? The freaking parabola? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll focus on that for maybe an hour. I get it. And that's it.
Yeah.
Bro, I literally,
if I had any homework, I was doing it like right before class was starting.
It's so easy. High school is easy. Too easy. And that's not the disrespect people who are having a hard time in high school. Hopefully, that seek out the academic help. Please do that. Do not swallow your pride. That's a big lesson as well. Please swallow your pride, or you'll just end up in the lion's den.
And take the challenges. I should have taken on some of the harder classes and taken on more challenges, and I didn't.
Yeah.
Instead, I did the stupid thing, and I just went and smoked weed a lot of the time, which I absolutely regret.
Which speaks to the testament of how easy high school is. You can literally smoke your brains out and like, here's your diploma, motherfucker.
I remember I went to my buddy's place. We went for a swim, came back. I came in the class halfway through, like 40 minutes in, and my hair's wet. And my teacher's like, "Oh, what's up, Malcolm? Where are you?" I was like, "I was swimming in Alex's, to be honest." It's like, "My bad." She's like, "Oh yeah, did you have a good time?" Thinking, "Are you serious?" I just came in halfway through your class and told you I was swimming and that's why I wasn't here. I mean, that you were the sweetest woman ever, but like, I mean, and it was religion. So like,
not like she's going to turn up in religion on you.
Like, it's
God
not
forbid.
like it's really absolutely necessary, but I'm like, I like now I feel bad. Like, I feel like an asshole because you were so nice about this.
No, but she understood. It's like, bro, it's high school. Like once you graduate from high school and you get to this real shit, which is uni college, bro, like high school is such a cakewalk. That's why I say like focus. Focus.
Plus, she knew my brother, which was a bonus. Oh. And the other guy too. So
I know I know when they seen your Daily, as in Malcolm did.
Well, a couple of them liked, a couple of them didn't. A couple of them like, oh really? Jesse's brother? Oh. Yeah, it's your fucking problem. Talk shit about my bro. I can do that. They're a teacher. I can do that.
You know what? As a big brother myself, we crawled just so you could walk. So you're welcome, Malcolm. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Goodness. I'm older than you, and you're saying you're welcome. It's so good.
But still, I relate to it because I took parents as a firstborn. Parents are way stricter on. Oh my goodness, my little brother is freaking cakewalking compared to what I had to deal with. Oh my bro, that's why like I just look at my little bro, I just push him from time to time, like easy having mother, you just crying for no reason. Like like you know how our grandparents and grandmas would be like, oh, I had to walk across this mountain to get to school. Or
my grandfather always says that he had to walk uphill both ways to school.
Like I walk and I'd be looking at like I walk too. But that's the same type of energy that I have with my little brother. Like I had to walk on mountain rocks just to get to the cookies in the cookie cupboard. Okay, you just walk there easily, or you get your smartphone or gadget or whatever. Like bro, our parents were so strict on us. Like I couldn't go to parties like that. I had to sneak out from time to time to go to parties, but I had to convince my mother later on to let me into parties when I got older into high school. But man, dude, like
no, my mother never would have let that fly if I told her.
Oh yeah.
I tell her all this shit now and she's like she'll give me a look and I'll be like, well, what are you gonna do about it now? I mean, no offense, I love you, mom, but like it's gone now. And then she just rolls her eyes. She's like, oh, fuck you. Like, right. There was something else that came up something really stupid. I think it was like we took a street sign. It was Malcolm Crescent. Yeah. We ended up getting like 3 of them. They had to bolt it into the thing. Maybe we should cut this out in case the city wants to come after me. But bro, we were in the car with my grandmother, and I was telling my grandmother, and my uncle's like, and you just told your grandmother that you took 3 street signs. I said, I took 1. The other guys took the other 2. And she's just like, wait, you think I didn't know he did stupid shit like that? I'm like,
yeah, grandma be knowing.
Granny knows what's good.
That's why I like Granny. They don't be stick. They don't snitch at all. They just keep low.
Oh, Granny's awesome. Little babies. My grandmother's a gangster. She's a badass.
Oh, yeah. Man, I mean,
all of them are.
I mean, man, hey, just focus on your purpose, guys. That's really the main thing.
Be the title of this episode
here. Find your purpose with the Daily Glory.
Daily Glory is gonna help you find your purpose. There's a couple other things,
one way or the other. Yeah,
I wanted to bring up before I forget. I don't know where we're getting at with time. That's why I'm thinking of, because there was one that I wanted to go back to with the whole like it's cancel culture again, but about if you're saying things about people. Did you hear about the baby?
Have I? Bro, they're dragging it now. They're just dragging it. Like it's like they're just saying his
one thing. He was probably kidding. Like
it's like they're just saying his name just to get more like again that woke culture corporation thing where they're just hopping on his name just to seem like they're all righteous and all
like everybody's canceling him just because like he said one thing and he was probably fucking kidding. Why would he care? He wouldn't give a shit. It's not like he's like You know what I mean? Like he's saying it just because he's fucking around. He's probably drunk. He's probably stoned. Like for one line, like
and
come
spreading
on,
and spreading
man.
misinformation and spreading hatred and bro. Trust me, I know the baby. Like if you're the baby fan, you know he didn't. He said something stupid. He shouldn't have said that. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
he shouldn't have said that. Whoever's
but
in his
for
camp,
everybody to shut him down, like
no, come on, man.
that's
But shout out to
way too
Miley
far.
Cyrus for actually showing what cancel culture is all about. Okay, what it's supposed to be like. Actually, what it's supposed to be like. You're not supposed to cancel. Okay, there's one thing to say you said something bad, which he said some crazy shit. Don't get me wrong. Shouldn't be saying that shit. That was some crazy shit. He didn't say nothing crazy.
Absolutely.
Say, oh, let's kill all the gays and whatever. He literally said, he didn't even say that gay people directly have AIDS or whatever.
He just said no. All he said was like, if you weren't in the parking lot sucking dick or something. Dick.
Yeah. He didn't
put your phone up. Like that was it.
And he said if you didn't come in this motherfucker with AIDS, put your phone up.
Yeah.
He didn't say.
But that had nothing to do with one or the other. They were not.
Bro, you know what? Like, and if you guys think we're capping, hold on. Let's actually watch this video. You cannot minimize.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then let's watch the Venom trailer after that because I'm so fucking excited for that.
The baby rolling around.
Yeah, because they weren't correlated. If I'm using the right word there. Like one did not have to do with the other. Like yeah, it was fucking stupid. But
you ready for this? Let's watch this. Let's clear the air right now.
Are you sharing on your end? I don't see your screen.
Hold on. Hold on. Share sound. You see it?
Here we yeah.
Here it is, right? Okay.
440.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the air. Lady, pussy smell like water. Put a cell phone light in the air. Fellas.
Lights up.
Fellas, if you ain't sucking nigga dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights in the air.
Let's be real about this shit.
Yeah, keep it fucking real.
Some of y'all niggas suspect as a motherfucker. Let's be real.
Like whoever his hype man was worse than him.
Worse than him. He took it to like some of y'all niggas sus out here.
Yeah. He was worse than him.
Look, the word in this, did he say gays have HIV?
Yeah.
Let's play this back.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die.
And didn't show up dead. Like obviously not gonna show up if
so you're telling me women doesn't have AIDS. You're telling me there has been no woman who's passed that to either a woman or their fella. Or you're like, we know this by now. This is common knowledge. It's not like back in the 80s where everybody's like, oh, gays got AIDS. Like, we know this.
No, yeah, exactly.
Literally know this. It's not like he's spreading misinformation. He didn't even say that at all in his speech. He said, if you don't have AIDS or AIDS, any sex, put your lighters in the air, put your whatever in the air. He did not say that directly. So obviously,
I said whatever because I had to re-listen because I was like, wait, put fucking what? Cell phone lighter?
Yeah, he said it. You know what? It sounded like he was rapping. He said it like he was rapping. But
he said cell phone lighter, not cell phone light. So like, how fucked up was he?
Show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the air.
Jesus.
Smell like water.
It's so fast.
Dress this weak ass internet shit.
Like,
yeah.
Like it's weak. It's weak, but I don't like that he apologized. I don't like he apologized. But shout out to Miley Cyrus for doing what's actually right when reaching out and educating. That's what you gotta do. Reaching out, educating. Not Demi Lovato because they tried to cancel Demi Lovato's a clown. Demi Lovato's a clown. She did the same thing as all these other festivals, just calling the baby out, posting. You know that virtue seeming like she's all righteous, and when in actuality she's just weird. Demi Lovato is just weird and confused. The same girl who said that at a freaking granola bar or cookie bar that said sugar free or fat or low fat was actually fat shaming. That's the same girl that I'm gonna listen to. Hell no. She said that. So She's weird. She's just
It's
weird.
not,
I'm not.
It's so we can diet better because I want to lose weight. Fuck out of here.
But but she's a hypocrite because that's the same girl who actually went through a weight loss transformation and posted it to her Instagram, which is all before she went batshit crazy and started calling herself freaking. You know what? I'm not even.
That H is a harsh drug.
So, I mean,
well, because I'm pretty sure that was actually a thing. I think she was a heroin addict, so I'm actually serious about that.
This is the Venom trailer?
I think so. The second one, yeah. I'm so excited for this, man.
All right, let's watch it.
This and Spidey are the two most excited movies I am.
Can you hear it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Wait. Let me see if my brightness is good. There's that.
Thunderstorm could drop 50 millimeters. Damn. Oh, this is the first one.
Yeah.
This one's funny too, though. He looks so defeated.
I say either, I say neither, and I say neither. Either, neither. Let's call the whole thing off. Ta-da! Ketchup.
Ketchup. I was talking about the second one, but they're both so good.
Good evening, Eddie.
Hey, Mrs. Chen.
Good evening, Venom.
Function hall, Mrs. Chen.
He says hi.
He said hi.
I've been thinking about you, Eddie.
Woody Harrelson's so good.
Because you and I are the same. Every decision we ever make. Who do we leave behind? And how do we leave them? Waiting in the darkness for the rescuer who never comes. Welcome back, Eddie Brock. It's been a long time. Miss you so much. Soon come chaos. Chaos soon come.
Is the loneliest number that you ever do.
The chocolate delivery hasn't arrived yet.
No!
We had a deal.
You gonna stop protecting me?
I am happy to eat, Mrs. Chen.
No, you cannot eat, Chen.
What?
Nothing?
Okay, let's do the second one real quick, and then I want to talk about this.
Yeah, we'll go to
Anti-heroes are my favorite. Anti-heroes are my favorite. Like Deadpool, Venom, Logan, really.
In this world, it's Carnage.
Eddie, we should be out there snacking on bad guys. I am a predator. I need to be free.
You have got to get control of your aggression, or you will get hauled off into Area 51. You live in my body. You live by my rules.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Please let me fix it so I can play it again. You are a loser.
You are a
loser. Crazy.
Eddie Brock, I want to give you my story. People love serial killers.
They do.
They really do.
What's mine?
I do.
It's yours. And what's yours is mine. I have tasted blood before, and that is not it.
Oh, man.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
All I ever wanted in this world is carnage.
Yo.
Right?
I'm not a crazy man. I am a vengeful one.
Oh, shit! Where you going? That is a runway!
Come out right now. I will let you eat everybody!
Promise!
I promise!
Oh, yeah!
He sounds like the Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah.
Let's go. Venom keeping it real.
Family.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
You could just say I'm happy for you.
That was going to be us!
I am happy for you.
No!
God, I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
Still need some serious couples counseling.
Not sorry. Oh my god, man. I'm so psyched, dude.
Harrelson,
Like,
Tom Hardy,
so-
you can't go wrong.
a lot of people didn't like the first one, and a lot of people are like, why Woody Harrelson for Carnage? I will give you one answer. Go watch Natural Born Killers. That's why.
Bro, I
I'm
don't see anything
so
wrong
psyched.
with Woody Harrelson being.
Woody Harrelson's amazing.
Oh,
I've seen
he's in?
so
Oh, my
him in
goodness.
so many things. He's so good.
Man, I think this is a great segue into Malcolm's
Movie of the week. So I'm gonna do two because one.
Oh, okay. Double. Yeah,
Well,
double
'cause
whammy today.
One's kind of a given because it just came out, but Suicide
Yes.
Squad, The Suicide Squad. I watched it. I am a huge fan of the first one. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I liked it. And especially because of the extended version. That could have been another reason. The extended one, it's one of the ones where an extended version is way better. And I didn't know that the second one was going to be as R-rated as it is. There's a lot of F-bombs and a lot of bodies exploding. And he stayed, apparently what I read was he stayed true to the comics where it's a bunch of misfits and
As
you don't
should
really
always.
care. So when they die, you don't care. So a whole bunch of them, yeah, heads explode, they're dead. It's wicked. King Shark is adorable, voiced by Sylvester Stallone, which a lot of people won't know, but he's like got this dumb, adorable dad thing going. So they're all like setting up a rescue or whatever, and they got the walkie-talkies and they're like figuring out how they're getting in, and all you hear is him go, bird. He's just pointing at a bird.
Yeah, that seems like
adorable.
that seems very Sylvester Stallone. Like he really does that in real life.
Well, so what
Bird.
apparently the director contacted him and said, I have a role for you in a movie. It's a voice saying, and he's like, I'm done for you. Done. That's how much that Sylvester Stallone liked him. So
Yeah.
he's like, I'll do whatever it is you want me to do. So, and I think Sylvester Stallone he's got Greg at work, who will be on the podcast because he's got a question for you, Glory, that I'm really interested in your answer. He will be on here once. He's a big fan, and yeah, he seems like a solid dude. I give the Suicide Squad 9.1 Shamrocks out of 10.
Yes. Wait. He's a big fan of Suicide Squad.
Stallone.
Oh, Stallone.
Stallone.
Nice.
He's a big Stallone fan.
Oh, nice.
So
great.
other than that, because that one's a given, okay, just came out. The real one is The Change Up. It's Ryan Reynolds and Jason Bateman, where the concept sounds stupid, but it's hilarious. It's a buddy comedy where these two guys that have known each other since school, like elementary school or high school, accidentally switch bodies. It's so over the top stupid. Like the way they do it is by pissing in a fountain together.
Yeah.
But like it happens. But because of Ryan Reynolds, he's a playboy actor, doesn't work, smokes a lot of weed. He's a bit of an idiot.
Yeah.
He's that character. Jason Bateman is family man, lawyer, and all this. So they switch bodies and they don't know how to switch back. So they got to take on each other's lives. And it is just hilarious. It's super funny. Like seeing Jason Bateman take on a role like that too, where he's just this fucking out, like the F-bombs, like when he wakes up, he's like, his wife's breastfeeding. He's like, what is he says? He's like, oh, like her name's not Bridget. Like, Bridget, put those fucking tits away. This isn't Africa. Like some of the shit he says is so out there and over the top, and it's just Like they're sitting there in a boardroom meeting with these guys from Japan.
Yeah.
And it's like multi-million-dollar deal. And they're like, David, he's sitting there and he's wearing like a golf shirt, blazer, no tie, like shorts. He's like, yeah, what? He's like, oh, here's a fucking thing. And then he's like, what? Come on, let's wrap this up. Let's go out for some karaoke and some sake bombs. Like, he's just seeing Jason Bateman like that is hilarious.
Yeah.
8.6 Shamrocks out of 10. But I discovered it in Mexico with my uncle at the end of the night in the hotel room. And it's fucking, it's one of my favorites. It's funny as hell.
Man, you can never go wrong ending off with Malcolm's movie of the day or just Malcolm movies in general. We will be back when we be back. I don't know, motherfucker. See you till then.